Chapter 17, Lynn. Mom, I don't think Andrew needs to know all the boys' extracurriculars. I hope to distract her before she overshares any more than she already has. I'm pretty sure Andrew's already regretting agreeing to stay for dinner. Callie meets my eyes from across the table before rolling hers. Because her dad's the football coach, she grew up playing football with Colton. She's sort of like a younger sister, except neither of us do anything girly. I guess it's more like having a younger brother who actually thinks I'm cool. Fine, how's your project going so far? Mom asks. So far, so good. We're planning on getting together to work on it more this Saturday around 2. I'm part letting her know and part asking for permission. That's great. You could get some work done, then go to the homecoming dance. You're still going, right? Mom asks. Yes, I'm still going. Me and the other knights who don't have dates are all going together. I'm slightly irritated that she's brought it up again in front of Andrew. I've been hoping his presence would prevent all talk of my current single status. I'm sure you'll have fun. Mom turns to Andrew. What about you, Andrew? Who are you going with to the dance? She's clearly decided everyone at the table should be uncomfortable. Well, I wasn't planning on going. I'm only going to the game and parade because I'm in band. Andrew turns red. You're in band? What instrument do you play? What chair are you? Dylan asks. Trombone and first chair, Andrew answers. That's awesome. Low brass is the coolest. Dylan beams. Even with the awkwardness in the room, it's good to see Dylan smiling and excited about something. He's been quieter and moodier since this summer. Do you not like dances? Mom asked Andrew, apparently not done interrogating him. Mom thinks you should enjoy being a teenager while you can and get the entire high school experience before graduating and becoming a responsible adult. I guess that's extending past her children and the Knights now. I guess I don't know for sure. I've never been to one, but they don't seem like my thing. Andrew turns a brighter shade of red. Mom shoots me a look. I'm hoping I can get her to drop it so I cooperate with what she wants. Maybe that will even get me some leeway with the Mark situation. Would you want to come with me and my friends? I turn to look at Andrew, who has his eyes trained on his plate like his pot pie is the most interesting thing he's ever seen. When he doesn't answer right away, I look to Xander for help. After a brief silent exchange, Xander clears his throat. My best friend, Amelia, and I will be going with them too, so it won't be all jocks. Xander's eyes are making it clear that I owe him. Okay, I guess. Andrew still isn't looking up from his plate. Great! Mom's the only one happy about this situation. You can bring whatever you're wearing to the dance with you on Saturday when you come to work on your project. That way you won't have to go back home to change. Translation, so that she can take way too many pictures before she lets us leave and make sure Andrew actually goes with us. If you and Xander are going in one group, can I go with y'all instead of having to be dropped off? Colton asks. Can I come too? I'd rather ride with you than my dad, Callie adds. Of course, I say. My 2 favorite fishies can come with us. Colton rolls his eyes, either irritated by being called a fish or my expressing any kind of affection from him. Knowing how he's been since starting high school, it's the latter. He'd have to prefer fish to fresh meat, the other nickname for freshmen. He acts like he didn't just ask us to take him with us. I mean, I'm the one going to homecoming with not 1, but 2 of my brothers tagging along. I almost wish I was still going with Mark. Actually, I take that back. I'd rather go to homecoming with all of my brothers in tow than go with Mark after what he said on Sunday. Maybe Callie can take Dylan as her date and Colton can have a younger sibling crashing his night and see how annoying he thinks I am then. Thankfully, the subject of homecoming is dropped and the rest of dinner is uneventful. After we eat, I offer to help Andrew pack up his school stuff and walk him out. It gets me out of doing dishes and we can have a talk about homecoming without my entire family listening in. I wait until we're back into the formal dining room to say anything. I want to apologize for my mom with the whole homecoming thing. She can be a bit much. I start, not sure what to say. It's okay. I can come up with some excuse Saturday as to why I can't go. That way your mom won't get upset with you. Andrew looks down at the ground. You don't have to do that. You're more than welcome to come with us. But I understand if you don't want to go. Dances aren't for everyone. I mean, Xander hates them. I say, before remembering that Xander now has to go because of me. So he goes to appease your mom? Andrew asks. Basically. I don't want to correct him and make him think Xander's only going because of him. It's true, but I don't want to guilt him into coming with us. Mom's big on us enjoying high school before we enter the real world and have to be adults. If you want to go, you should come with us. Then at least you'll know one way or the other about dances. Plus, in my opinion, it's better to go with a group of friends instead of a date. It's less stressful and more fun. But I understand if you don't want to go with us. Don't you think your friends will have a problem with someone like me coming with you? Andrew asked. I mean, with your group, not with you. Nah, they'll be cool. They don't mind new people. You coming with us either means Xander or I will be driving, which they'll love. Are you sure? And are you sure you want me to come? Andrew finally looks up at me. He looks nervous, and suddenly I'm worried he might see this as me asking him on a date. Yeah, it could help us get to know each other better, which would be good for working on the project together. Why wouldn't I want you to be there with us? But because we aren't exactly in the same social group. I'm more like a peasant that needs protecting than a knight. Maybe Xander was right about how the other people see the knights. I mean, I know we haven't talked before this week, but we're in all the same classes. I'm sure we'll have plenty to talk about. Okay. If you're sure, then I guess I'll go with you on Saturday. Andrew finishes packing up his stuff, and I walk him to the door. We say goodbye, and I head to my room to text the Knights. Kingston. Xander, Amelia, and Andrew are coming with us to the homecoming dance. Vaughn. Why is Shrimp coming with us? And who are Amelia and Andrew? Oh, Ryder. Amelia is Xander's best friend. Kingston. Andrew is my partner for my English project. Vaughn. 2-day turnaround has got to be a new record for you. Kingston. 2-day turnaround? What do you mean? Knight. 2 days from dumping Slater to hooking up with Andrew. G. Ryder. Andrew must have some serious game. Caballero. Yeah, this is not like you. What's up? Kingston. Whoa, we are not hooking up. Kingston. He's coming with us in a group. Mom found out he wasn't going and hasn't been to a dance before, so I invited him to come with us. Xander is coming, that way Andrew will know someone besides me. Caballero. That makes sense. Vaughn. So it's a pity invite? Kingston. It's not a pity invite. Vaughn. Sure it's not. Oh, Ryder. Dude, be careful you aren't leading him on. Kingston. It's not. Kingston. What do you mean? Knight. You flirt with every guy you talk to. Caballero. And you asked him to a dance. Kingston. I do not flirt with every guy I talk to, and we're going as friends, not to mention all of you will be there too. Kingston. I almost forgot. Colton and Callie are coming with us too. Oh, Ryder. You do flirt with every guy you talk to. It's just how you are. G. Ryder. How are we all supposed to ride in your SUV? Kingston. Jed and Daniel have dates, so I assume they'd be riding with them. Vaughn. You were supposed to get me and my date. She doesn't have a car, and I can't pick her up on my bike. Knight. Shotgun. Kingston. Have Daniel take you. Kingston. Xander is driving, so Amelia gets shotgun. Caballero. I don't have a date anymore. Oh, Ryder. What happened? I thought you were going with Courtney. That's when I get a FaceTime request from Daniel. I answer, then he connects all the guys. Courtney saw me making out with Bailey during 5th period, Daniel explains. She got mad, and I said something about how we weren't official, much less exclusive, and that got me slapped by both Courtney and Bailey. Wow, dude, you certainly have a way with girls, Tristan says. Yeah. More importantly, what's our plan for homecoming, Jet says. Let me go bug Xander so he can weigh in. I knock on Xander's door. Come in. Hey, Xander, I have all the Knights on. We're trying to sort out plans for homecoming. Fine, but keep in mind you already owe me for going. I know. So the problem is there are 11 of us and we can't all fit in one vehicle. 12, don't forget Casey, Jet says. Can't Shrimp take Colton and their girlfriends in his vehicle? Then the rest of us will fit. Xander gives me a look that says it'd be a bad idea to have Andrew in a vehicle only with the guys. I know he offered to go because Andrew knows him and maybe Amelia. Can't y'all take whichever girl you made out with last to the dance? Then there won't be a problem because we'll all easily fit in one car. Xander gestures between me and him. The last girl Daniel made out with slapped him, Grayson chuckles. Sounds smart, Xander says. Why doesn't Tristan drive and he can take Jet and Casey? Then Mom can take Colton and Callie. Problem solved. Sounds good to me, I say. Daniel, Grayson, and Oliver agree. But then I'm stuck being a third wheel, Tristan complains. Then ask someone to the dance. It isn't that hard, Grayson says. But then I have to get her a mom and whatnot, Tristan says. Why? I'm not getting Casey a mom. That's why you asked the week of the game. They'll already have a mom ordered, or it's too late to get one. You should ask a cheerleader or someone on the dance team. They're busy during the game, so you don't even have to sit with them. I guess since you're playing in the game, you can ask whoever you want, Jet says. Jet, that's because you're a jerk, Xander says. Whatever, Shrimp. Not that it's any of your business, but Casey told me not to worry about a mom when I told her Lynn's mom was making my garter, Jet says. A dense jerk, Xander says. Tristan, either be a third wheel or get a date. You live over by Jet, so it makes the most sense, I say. You could always ask your neighbor, Jet wiggles his eyebrows. Shut up. I'm pretty sure the stick Princess Merida has up her backside would prevent her from coming, much less having fun. Forget it. I'll sort it out on my own, Tristan says. Good night, losers. Daniel ends the call. Have I mentioned that you owe me for this? Xander says. Yes, you have. Thank you for coming. Andrew thinks you were already planning on going to appease Mom. If you could not correct him, that'd be great. I didn't want him to feel like he had to go since you said you were going. Of course, weirdo. How's your project going? We finished our outline and planned out what we're doing. I think the academic part of the project will go well. I'm kind of worried about Saturday, though. Andrew seems super awkward around me, and he's uneasy about being around the Knights. I don't see how they're scary, so I'm not sure what his deal is. He probably finds them and you intimidating, he points out. For most people, talking to people they don't know is difficult. Not everyone is like you and never met a stranger in their life. Besides, Knights are meant to protect and listen to their king, so of course they don't scare you. What? The guys never listen to me. I think you're mixing me up with Mom. And I'm not living in some castle needing protecting. I can take care of myself. I know most of them aren't a fan of the school spirit days. They do it to make you happy and so you won't make that face. What face? The one you're making right now. The one that says your way is correct. And how could they not see that? I don't have a face like that. Whatever you say, Xander holds his hands up in surrender. Have you told Amelia that she's going to homecoming? Yeah, she's even letting Mom make her a mom. Will your name be on the mom? I wiggle my eyebrows. No, we are just friends. She's 2 years younger than me, and I'm not the twin that dates all her friends. 2 years is not that big of a deal. And I don't date all of my friends. I've never dated Jet or Grayson. Oh, did I miss the memo that you're joining a convent and won't be dating anymore? Shut up. I don't have to become a nun not to date them. I shove Xander's shoulder. You're pretty smart, which is a good case as to why you wouldn't want to date Jet. Yeah, you think you're so funny. Honestly, Jet doesn't date anymore anyway. And that's different from before. How? He's had a few girlfriends before, even if they weren't serious or lengthy relationships. The last few months or so, not so much. I'm surprised he even has a date for the homecoming dance. Maybe he finally perfected the art of zero commitment? Maybe. What about Grayson? With everything that went down with Oliver, I don't think it'd be a good idea to date Grayson. Worried he might become clingy, Xander asks? It's irrelevant. I'm not planning on starting another relationship anytime soon. Grayson and I see each other as friends. If I did want to date someone else, it'd probably not be a football player. I don't want to have to deal with drama from work. You could just focus on school and basketball. Like how you focus on school and theater, I raise my eyebrow. Exactly. The only drama in my life takes place on stage. Xander strikes a dramatic pose. That sounds nice. But I enjoy dating. Breakups aren't exactly fun, but flirting and dating are. Besides, I always have you and the guys to help deal with the fallout. Yeah, you couldn't get rid of me if you tried. Xander wraps me in a hug. I don't know. Uncle Zach is a trauma surgeon. I bet he knows how to make it look like an accident. Uncle Zach isn't our actual uncle, but he's Mom's best friend. Yeah, but he likes me better than you. Whatever, dork. Love you, weirdo. Love you too. I head back to my room to get ready for bed.